Hello, welcome to Switched On Gaming, Paul speaking, and today we're looking at a brand new game that's come out recently on the PC, but this is coming to the Nintendo Switch as well, which I think it's going to be perfect for, and that is Sunhaven. It comes from Pixel Sprout Studios. Now, first of all, we're just going to have a quick run through what Sunhaven is. If you could just bear with me a minute or two, and then we'll get into some gameplay. So this is kind of a Stardew Valley type farming game, but with a fantasy element. Some people have said it's kind of like Stardew Valley crossed with World of Warcraft, something like that, but I'm not so sure. It's certainly very much like Stardew Valley. Features the usual stuff: farming, fishing, fighting, mining. You've got a blacksmith, you can cook stuff and craft stuff. There's 3 worlds to explore: the town of Sunhaven, where you start, and the village of Nelvari, and there's also an urban monster city called Withergate. I'm going to get into some gameplay while I chat about this, actually, then you can see me running around. There's multiplayer, as you can see here from the menu. I've not tried that yet myself. I think it's for 4 players and it's co-op that you can get right into. 7 different races of character to play as well. You can play as a human, a demon, an elf, an angel, an elemental, a naga, and an amari, which I don't know if you know your races, but there you go. But the Animari is an animal race that sort of looks like real life animals, really. Cats, dogs, birds, fish, reptiles, that kind of thing. And you can fully customize it. There are 200 different sorts of clothing options, which is pretty cool. It's actually 8-player multiplayer, so there you go. So even better, so you can have 8 players. There's 15 other characters that you can romance in the game as well. Again, all different races. You can also get married to your friend if you're playing multiplayer as well, which is quite cool. What else have we got? 100 different types of furniture to decorate your home with. Let's do some hot pickaxe action. A lot of the elements in this do remind me of like Animal Crossing as well as Stardew Valley. Much of a muchness, those sort of games, aren't they? All do similar sorts of things. Let's get rid of some of those. As a fantasy game, there's a skill tree as well. We'll have a look at that in a second. 100 different types of skills that you can upgrade. And you can also get mounts in it as well. You can have like farm animals and you can ride them into the sunset if that is your desire. I'm going to have a wander around the town here. This is obviously my starting area. You get to choose where your starting area is. So here's my homestead. And I made some farmland. You can use the hoe. Let's clear this area up here. And then we'll extend our farmland a bit. I did get a better axe as well. This is like copper axe, which I got from a quest. The game isn't without its problems. We're going to highlight some of those in a second. As I say, please bear in mind this is in very early access. It came out about 2 weeks ago. They're expecting the Nintendo Switch version to be released when this has had at least 3, probably at least 4 patches. So you're looking at a Nintendo Switch release, I would estimate sometime next year, early to mid 2022. They have dropped already 1 patch, and the devs are really responsive on Steam forums and Twitter, Discord, stuff like that. So don't be afraid to pick those up. I don't think I can get rid of the ground. So what we've got here, we've got some potato seeds. We're going to plant some of those. So usual farming type fodder. I've got some other stuff growing here. I don't know if I can get rid of that. But I planted some potato seeds. Get the old watering can. Get all this stuff watered. And then we can harvest it. No, the devs promised that the main sort of story in the game, there is kind of a narrative. There's 2 sort of stories that interlink. We're out of water, I think. We need to go and fill up our watering can. The stories can be completed. You know, you have got combat. So I've got this crossbow at the moment, which I got on a quest, or I bought, I think, actually. But you start off with a typical rusty sword. Now, you can win the game with combat by beating the final boss, but the promise that you can also beat the final boss even by being a farmer. So I don't know what that entails. That'd be quite interesting. Just clear out some more of this stuff. So as you can probably see on the right hand side, we've got our quests. We've got Sun Dragon's Protection, reach level 5 in any skill. Let's go and visit the big dragon to do that. We've got these apples here, turn into Rosa at the Northern Barracks, so maybe we'll head off there and have a look at the town centre. We've got Charity Call, turn into Amanda at the library. This funny little icon here is like a shop. You put your items that you want to sell into here. Oh, we've got a crafting table actually. We'll go back. It's a little bit like the crate outside your house on Stardew Valley. You drop the stuff in there. In the morning, you wake up, you got a load of coins. This is the tab. We'll bring up the character screen. So we've got all our items here that we've got equipped. And you see you can equip quite a lot of stuff. We've only got basically a hoodie and jeans at the moment. And this adventure keepsake. We've got some stats. Options across the top here, just like tabs for different things. We'll come back to that in a second. But this is my items. I've got a crafting table, so I want to drop that out in the world. What else have we got? We've got some other seeds here. Swap some of these things out here. We don't really need all that wood. Got some wheat seeds, potato seeds, tomato seeds, green root seeds. What are they? Corn. Okay, well, let's just remember we've got some corn. We can sort that like that. Money, got 976 coins, 3 mana, 2 tickets. Not sure what they do yet. Come back to those. Let's have a look at the other tabs while we're here. We've got this skill tree. And it's quite cool. Every time you complete a mission, you get rewards, but you also get to pick a bonus reward of a skill point for one of these trees. So you've got exploration. So at the moment, I've got a double jump. So when I jump, I can jump again and like dash along. And I've got hustle here, which is 8% movement speed, which is something I'm going to talk about in a second. Farming, I've not upgraded anything there yet, but we see we've got different levels of farming. This looks like the actual farming abilities. This looks like your cooking and maybe your trading, so when you sell stuff. Mining, I'll unlock this skill to get 150 bonus gold a day. That will help, I think. And then combat, I've got this fireball spell on the O button, which lets me shoot a fireball, which is always handy. We've got this like friendship or romance tree as well, a bit like Stardew Valley. Keep referencing that, but Anne here, we've got a little bit of romance going on with Anne, the renowned merchant's daughter. What's this? These are our quests. So a little bit more details about the quest. Who you're turning it into. Quite handy to see that when you're out on the map. Got a mysterious coming soon, and then some basic options. Which I can also zoom in as well, which is quite handy. Zoom into level 3. So there we go. So let's have a little wander around. Oh, it's night time already. 9:20. How quickly the day moves. We didn't really want to pick that up. We want to place that crafting table out in the world somewhere. Can I place it out in the world? Why can't I place it out in the world? Put it on my bar. Can I place it out in the world? Oh, there we go. So I think we're going to stick that outside of my house. For all sorts of crafting shenanigans, let's just put my pickaxe back in there. And we better go and get some rest, actually. We didn't really get far that day, did we? We didn't travel outside of our home screen. So let's have a bit of a sleep. Slip straight through the night. Wouldn't that be nice? Anyone in their 40s know that that's an unrealistic target to achieve. So let's go for a proper wander if we are allowed to. What time is it? 6 o'clock in the morning. We've got some stuff sprouting up over there. Probably should try and harvest. There we go. Get some wheat. We don't want to spoil that. Let's have a look at the crafting table. See if we can do anything. Typical sort of stuff. We can turn logs into planks, copper into anvil, wooden planks and copper ore into a furnace. So there's plenty of stuff there that you can make. Fertilizers, which would be good for farming. Flooring, level up to unlock more recipes, but we really need to get going. Let's So as you saw, we've got a jump. Spacebar lets you jump, and then spacebar again lets you dash. We got as far as here, didn't we, to explain this was the dump where you can sell your items. Here's your post box. If you get any mail for anyone, it will sort of be an alert there. Let's go and turn these apples into Rosa. Must say the graphics are actually beautiful. I'm going to zoom out actually, saying that I needed to zoom in earlier, just so you can appreciate a bit more of the beauty of the game. Because once you get into the town centre, it really is beautiful pixel art. So we've got what looks like the doctor's house. Don't think he'll be open. It opens 8 to 8. That's fine. What's down here? Looks like some sort of windmilly type stuff. There is a couple of farms. They've got animals on. Okay, so some sort of windmills there. We'll try and find a farm and show you the animals. But the main premise of this game is you're, I say, in this Sunhaven, which sounds like a British holiday park, doesn't it? With loads of caravans. And you're trying to rebuild it up. You'll see as we walk around, there's some shops that are a bit dishevelled, broken down, broken windows, boarded up, stuff like that. Shake a tree, Animal Crossing style. And your role here is to help rebuild the town. Got the hospital. For those injured. Who's this up here? Wormhard. Dr. Wormhard. See ya. So he's the doctor. So he's left home and got to the hospital pretty quick time. But say this is a fantasy game, so there's probably some warping going on. What's this here? This looks like a magic town hall. We've got Emmett. We've got Bernard. What are you selling, Bernard? Wedding rings and bone gifts. Of course you are. Oh, who's this little red-headed temptress? Emmett. What are you selling? A barn and a house upgrade kit. 10,000 coins. Bit of a way to get there. What else is in the town hall? Ooh, lots and lots and lots of shiny rewards. Lots of town hall-y type stuff. Now I said I was going to speak about the walking speed. I've upgraded my walking speed here on the skill tree. Where is it? Yeah, hustle. 8% bonus move speed. I think this game really needs a run button. It hasn't got one. And movement speed, even though I'm a little bit faster at the moment, the default movement speed is just a little bit too slow. It feels getting from like one side of the screen to the other is a little bit of a slog, and sort of exploring certainly takes its time. So hopefully that's one of the things we're going to get in one of the patches, because I know a lot of people on the Steam forums are asking for a run button just to help you get around. As I say, I've got this double jump which kind of does whiz you along a bit quicker, but you know, it's not ideal. Grab some more apples. Now the other big problem with this game, and again this is something that's I'm positive is going to get patched out, because when the game launched it didn't even have a map, but at the moment the map screen is just that. There's no way to zoom, there's no way to pan, there's no indication of what building is what, there's no indication of where you are. So it's really quite useless as a map. But as I say, it didn't even launch with one, so you've at least now got this, and it's just a matter of trying to pick out some landmarks, but it's pretty much unusable. So hopefully in the next patch or two we're going to get something that we can do with the map. Ideally zoom and pan at least, but I would say the first thing I need to do is have a marker on it to show where you are. At least you'll be able to find your bearings and get some landmarks, but at the minute it is pretty impractical. So we've got the general store. Typical sort of general store stuff. You can buy seeds. Got the shopkeeper up here. What's Emmett selling? All the seeds, crafting table, sugar, new bed. Don't need that yet. You can chat to the locals. Here's Anne. Oh, Anne can help me out for a price. Or am I just looking to chat? She's the best merchant in Sunhaven. Let's give Anne a gift. What do we got, Anne? Would you like a juicy apple? Of course you would. Everyone loves an apple. So you take the gift, you take the item, stick it over here in this gift box, which is quite cool. Wouldn't have been her first choice, but thanks anyway, you ungrateful cow. See you later, Anne. Oh, what's this little fella here? Pod. Can I help him make a necklace? Yeah, of course I can. 5 seashells. I'm on it, Pod. So that's how we get quests. Look out for people with the exclamation mark. Now, I did... Where's the quest board gone? Because I did see it and I was going to talk to you about that. I've lost the quest board. Because of course I have. So here's another quest here. This Scatty Witch wants another... Oh, here it is up here. It's got a quest. But here, this is the quest board where you pick up most of your little quests for the day. So we've got Sprucing Season. Craft a wooden table, bring it to Kitty. For coins, Exploration XP and Farming XP. We'll accept that. And Liam. Craft 3 tables? What on earth are these people doing for all these tables? But you get some bread from Liam, some exploration and some coins. Thank you very much. So again, we've got the quest up here. You can close it down with the little book button. So here we go, see some rundown shops. Coming soon, that one. Looks like a barber's. You can buy some random items here. Let's go and turn these, that's the library. Let's go and turn these apples in up here. I think it was up here. Is it this lady? Rosa, yeah. Oh, you bought the apples. This is exactly what we need. Thanks, farmer. Maybe a pinto will install straight when I'm shooting an apple off his head. No problem. So these are the rewards we got. We got 150 coins, 25 exploration XP, 25 combat XP, and then we get to choose a bonus reward. Whenever you do a quest, there are these bonus rewards, always different. 175 coins extra, or more combat experience. So we've only got 1100 coins. But it's always good to level up, isn't it? So we'll take the combat experience as our bonus reward. And we've gone up to level 3 combat. You get this rather annoying message up here. You have unspent skill points. Press K to open the skill tree. That doesn't go until you press K to open the skill tree and spend the points. So, shows you level here. Level 3 exploration and how many skill points you've got. We got a skill point in combat, so we're going to check that out. But you can see here, no skill points anywhere else, but 1 skill point in combat. So we can unlock the novice caster. We can unlock 10% bonus attack speed, gain 2 flat damage to all attacks, and regen 1 heart a second. I think we gain 2 to all attacks, and that will help us out. These signposts are fairly helpful. Let's grab some more apples because Rosa seemed to like her delicious apple treats. Again, like Animal Crossing, there's loads of different sorts of trees as well. I can't go up there. That's fine. But I think, you know, as a brief overview, I think I'm going to probably end it there. You kind of get the idea. It's very much like Stardew. You've got like a little bit more combat. You can cast spells. You've got these little quests that you can go on to upgrade yourself with an eye to a bigger mission. But as I say, we are in early access. It is lacking a bit of content. None of those big quests are available just now. But there's enough here to give you a good idea of what the game's going to end up like. I'm going to keep an eye on this one, as I tend to do with these early access games. So if any major content or update drops happen, I will make another video just to show you how it's progressing, with the ultimate aim, of course, of when the Switch version drops. That's what we want to look at, and when that happens, we'll look at it in a lot more detail and probably do a full review of it, maybe a little playthrough if enough people are interested. But I think I'll leave it there. That is Sunhaven from Pixel Sprout Studios. It's out now on early access on Steam. If you fancy getting involved and playing this one and watching it grow over the coming months, then go grab that now. I'll try to remember to stick a link to it down in the description. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're new. Leave me a comment below what you think about this one. Are you big fans of farming games? Let me know. But until then, I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.